What is hoppin' YouTube? It's your girl Leah Mac back on the channel. How are you doing? Nice. Anyways, I'm doing great, doing fabulous. Today we had a doctor's appointment with her. Great, fantabulous. Great measurements. She about to eat baby food soon. Too much. Anyways, this ain't about me. It's about me. I asked y'all on my Instagram story when I posted that last video, if you didn't watch it, you're fake and your mama's edges are bald. But if you did, you would know that based off of that YouTube video, I was like, you know what? Let me go on my Instagram story and have a little Q&A, you know? You could be messy, you could be fun, whatever. So I had a bunch of people ask me some questions. I got everything down in this notebook right here because I wasn't gonna memorize all of this. No, this isn't college, what? So we gonna ask some questions and we're gonna get some answers. All right, the first question we have, how has it been since becoming a mommy? I already expected that question. I already knew that was gonna come up, but it's been a lot of different emotions, fear, anxiety, love, panicness, but it's just been the best thing ever, like having a new best friend, making a best friend with my best friend. And I said that in my birth video that is still sitting, marinating in my phone, that little 17-minute video. Yeah, she's sitting in there, but I talked a lot about and expanded more on that and how motherhood has definitely changed me and has made me stepped up in life. But it's been great, you know, it's something new. Every day is a new lesson. You know, I'm always inspecting her body, making sure I don't see nothing different, no spots, no rashes, because children are like, oh my gosh, hazards. Like, I already knew that, but like, she's my child, so I'm like, I'm responsible for that. So, what? But it's been great. It's going great. I love it. And if you wanted to know why it's like so quiet, she's actually sleeping. She's sleeping in her rocker. All right, she told me to keep it down one. Next. Favorite beauty products. Awesome, glad you asked. So, back when I was working at Sephora, you already know I was getting them credit cards. I was putting y'all in debt. And with that, I got free gratises. So, I got my Dior foundation. This is the air spray. Didn't buy. Warning, please do not think I bought this. This is in the shade 420. Love it. The crazy thing about it is I got this and I got 300 and I won these like per chance. So it wasn't like I got to pick out a shade or anything, but 420 was perfect. 300 is like super light. I wouldn't even use that as like a winter shade because mostly ghostly. My Tarte Shake Take in 22.9 light medium. Love her down. I got her as a trial, like little mini in an Ipsy bag one time when I was in college. Ever since then, I was like, no. This for my under eyes, fantastical. Even though I do have on e.l.f. right now, it's because it was a little bit lighter. And then, last but not least, I love me a good lip product. If you want to know what I have on right now, I have on Lava Cake to line my lips and this Lottie Stay All Day. I think this is also from an Ipsy bag, so I cannot be 110% sure on the shade. Sorry, hate me. But my NYX butter glosses, I know people say like, oh, they're really thin, they're just something to throw on for a couple hours, but I don't be doing much with my lips and stuff. Like they stay on for me. I don't know what y'all doing. So industrial, but as of right now, those are my 3 favorite products. I like to throw stuff in rotation. I already told you I need new makeup, so that's gonna be on the way. We're gonna update that soon. We're gonna have some Gucci, we're gonna have some something, period. All right, favorite weirdest food combinations. So this was tricky for me to answer because I'm like weird. I don't like weird stuff, but then I don't like normal stuff. Like I don't like ketchup, I don't like mustard, I don't like most condiments. Like, no, please don't touch my stuff. Why are you making my stuff wet? I'll do that myself with what I know. Thank you. But I will say though, when I was pregnant, I was just eating. My little self was just eating. And the main things that I wanted, it's not like a weird food combo, but I guess pregnancy cravings. Water ice for sure, because I was pregnant all summer. Like I told y'all ladies, don't do it again. Don't do that. Don't do what I did. I know I look great, I look fabulous, but don't do what I do. Do as I say, which is don't. Water ice, chocolate milk, and I was definitely in love with Italian hoagies, but that you can't really eat. Like, it's not really advised to eat deli foods and deli meats when you're pregnant, but I was really craving it, really good. So as soon as she came out, what was I eating? Italian hoagies, yup. Get the provolone, get the provolone. But beyond that, I don't like mix stuff together that's dumb, like no. I don't play with my food, nope, don't piss me off, not my big back self. Dream home state. Now, this one is complicated because I have two answers. I have an answer for before I was pregnant, so just me planning my life, just me, myself, and I, and then post-kid. Pre-kid, of course, I wanted to move to Puerto Rico. What? I don't like the winter, I hate America, and I don't want to be here. So I feel like those are three solid, good reasons. And like, you know, it takes me 2 seconds to learn Spanish. I'm Puerto Rican myself, but post-kid, because I'm like, you know what? I gotta settle. I gotta be smart. I gotta invest in stuff and think about houses and doodads and stuff. I don't know yet. Because you gotta think about stuff like putting her in school and all that jazz. And it's like, I might be local until she gets bigger, but that's one of those TBD, to be determined. Just in case you old people don't know the acronym. Like, what's TBD? What do I look for in 2026? That is a good question. That is actually a good question. So by 2026, she'll be 1 this year. So she'll be turning 2 next year. So that's already like, I'm gonna have a toddler. What? Yeah. That's a lot to handle, but it's a beautiful thing. Again, just like asking me about mom life, like it's a beautiful thing. It's a blessing. 2026, what else would be going on that's interesting? Jimmy and I would be together for 5 years. That's crazy. Y'all shout right now. You pull that tampering out right now. So, but I definitely do want to go back to school. If you don't know, because you know this might be your first time watching, psychology is like my thing. Like I got my degree from Central for psychology. I won awards at Central for psychology. Like that's my thing. Like I want to be with the psychos because I am the psycho. We blend in. We like this. We lock in. But I definitely want to go to school, finish my BA for psychology, and definitely work when she gets a little bit bigger and I can feel comfortable putting her in daycare because, you know, I don't have that many people that can sit there and just watch her 24/7, and I don't expect that. That's not their responsibility. It's mine. But until then, I just keep myself being patient and tell myself to be positive. You know, it's not my time now, but it will be my time soon. So I guess those are the biggest things that I'm excited for, you know, family life-stones and life miles and stuff and milestones and my own personal. So now here go this one. It wasn't even a question. You asked a high story time. Okay, first of all, I don't, what's getting high? But anyways, I guess to answer your question, hypothetically speaking, all right, let's go back to Central High School. We're gonna do a quick little story time. I used to eat cake pops. Okay, I can say all this because 1, I'm grown, 2, I'm grown, and 3, I'm grown. I used to take edibles. So what? Okay, the little cake pop joints, whatever. And it was my sophomore year of high school. It was 5th period geometry with Miss Chilbano. And if you're watching this, you was in that class, say what's up, hey, how you doing? Like, don't be shy. I know who was in my class. So I hated that class, hated it so much. It wasn't even that geometry was just hard. She just was like not a good teacher. Like she wasn't even a bad person. She was just not the best of teachers. And a lot of the time she would just not show up to class. And I'm like, you know what? This is giving me an invitation to be foolish. But one day I was high in class, her class specifically, the time I actually did decide to show up. I'm sitting in my chair. Mind you, I was like closer towards the front. So everybody, like my friends and stuff could like see me. I'm sitting in my chair, high as a kite. And I'm thinking that my head is turning like this. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm high. I can't control my head. My head keeps turning over to the side. Class is over, and they told me I was sitting still as a statue. I had to put it down for some time. I had to put it down. I was like, you know what? We are not going out good. We're not going out strong. That is, I'm thinking like my head is turning and I can't stop myself. And they're like, your head was still. It was still, Celia. It was still. We got a good one. Say 3 things to your future self that you want them to know. I had to I wrote this one down. I want to tell myself, 1, to be patient. I know that I can be headstrong. I know that if I want something and something's in my mind, once it's implanted, it's like, I want to get it. I want to do that. Like, and I'll go really hard for it. And I'm a passionate person. I can't like deny that. It's not a terrible trait, but it's something that I can form into something positive. But be patient with myself. First and foremost, be patient with myself. Know that you are loved. Because sometimes, even with my own self, I might forget. I might feel really discouraged. I might feel like, damn, like, who really has my back in this world when I'm just feeling super, super down and everything's overwhelming me. But know that you are loved. And it's a great Cleo song. And then lastly, know that I deserve happiness. Like, as much as I sit here and root on for my friends and give advice to my friends and do X, Y, and Z, what am I doing for myself so I can make my own life better? Know that I deserve happiness. Know that whatever accomplishments that I get, whether I get a bunch of views on TikTok, a bunch of views on YouTube, or just like small steps, that I deserve that. I shouldn't downplay it like, oh, this was just luck, this was just fate. No, you put that work in, you did what you had to do, get those flowers. I guess those are the 3 most important things that I would tell my future self. And I better listen too. I better look back at this and listen. Top 5 binge shows. So first of all, I don't really watch TV, like cable, like at all, but because I'm more of a YouTuber, you know, Corey Kenshin Dashi. But if we were to really answer this question, you already know number 1 is SpongeBob. What? I can sit there and cut on SpongeBob and not do anything for hours and just listen to those. Especially if you put on seasons 1 through 3, oh, for sure. I'm reciting them bar for bar, period. But the rest 4, most of these are cartoons, but still, like, I don't care. I don't like adult television. Cringe makes me, like, I don't know, like, if I see an awkward situation happen, like, I don't know, what's a good example? Riverdale. Just, I can't, like, cringe just makes me cringe, and I don't even want to watch it myself. But Steven Universe, love her down. Teen Titans, the OG, not Go. American Horror Story, love her down. And WandaVision, love her down. I didn't get to see season 2 yet. My mom said it was good, but Vision. Has it been difficult to adjust to motherhood? Yes and no. Yes, of course, because this is new to me. You know, I wasn't a mom before, and when she came out, it was just like, boom. Like, everything that you've been thinking about, preparing about, is now. There's no, mom mode doesn't cut off, like, at all. Like, even if I'm not with her, like, say if she goes to my mom's house and spends the night, I'm still like, you know what's my child doing? What is she doing? What's she thinking about? Like, how's she been pooping? Like, I'm always like on go with her. But we have a solid little routine. We get up, she'll usually wake up an hour earlier than, you know, our usual wake up time. But we joke around all day, we laughing all day, making sure she does her tummy timer, get all her enrichment and whatnot. But no, as in, she's definitely helped me to step up. So she's definitely like made the adjusting part easier because she's like a perfect little angel. Like, what can you complain about her? So I had this question asked twice, so I'm gonna just put both of y'all in the same one, so don't feel offended. But it was just hair routine. I really don't have a hair routine. Like, I have hair products that I like and, you know, keep that. And like, hair out of all things is something that I always keep rotational. I never keep like the same stuff because I'm always making sure, like, do I like this? Do I not like this? Does my hair like this over time? Like, whatever. But when I have my hair like naturally out, I try to keep it in like protective styles, like this one like here, you know, keep her in for a couple days, you know. I try not to do like, not low maintenance, because if I get too lazy, I'll look lazy. But especially because I've been feeling like I look like a new mom, but I don't really have a routine. I just try to keep my hair healthy. I know I need a trim. Like, I haven't cut my hair since I cut my hair when I did the big chop, so I know I definitely need a trim. But I just try to keep it, you know, nice and healthy. If I feel like really, really stressed out, I'm like, no, I gotta throw a wig on. That's why y'all see me with the pig over the weekend with the parade. Yeah, I was like, we're gonna be moving around too much and this, and I'm not bringing all this, the gel and wig. What's your favorite cold beverage? And this was a good question because I don't even know if the person who asked me this just knew that I hate hot drinks and I love cold drinks. I don't know, it's just your mind. If you're watching this and you ask that question, your mind. But I separated this into two parts. I was like non-caffeinated and caffeinated, because you know I love me. I need my liquid crack. Non-caffeinated cranberry. Love all of them. But my top two are cran apple and cran raspberry. Love me my cranberry juice. And for the caffeinated, iced coffee. Iced coffee. I'm sorry. I love iced coffee. I literally worked at a Starbucks so I could be around coffee all the time. I like the smell of it. I like the taste of it. Do I like the after effects? No. But move on. Everything makes my tummy hurt, so you might as well just drink the iced coffee. I love it. Caramel, mocha, vanilla, I don't care. Make sure it's oat milk though, unless you really want me to explode. What made you want to start YouTube? Typical YouTube question. But I love it because I love what I do, which is being myself, which is like, what? But on a serious note, I wanted to start YouTube because one, I feel like I have a lot of potential in myself, which that's not being boastful, that's just being honest. Like, I like to talk. I like entertaining. I like being funny. Well, I'm not like I like being funny, I just am funny naturally and I like to build upon that. But really, I just like to make silly content, not too serious. You know I don't like go heavy on the editing and stuff yet, but till we get those resources. And to make money, what? That's why I be telling y'all, tell a friend to tell a friend so we can get monetized. Because do y'all all want Lambos? Do you want me to get all of y'all Lambos? Because it seems like y'all not putting the work in. Like I said, 1 milli by March 1st. All right, this one was like the easiest question. Clear or brown? Brown. Next question. Like, but the only thing I will say is I've been improving myself because I'm not much of a drinker. I've been improving myself. It's because my mom will sit there and get stupid Amsterdam. I'm like, dog, like, stop. Like, it's like, even if she freezes it and it's cold, I'm like, it's cold in my mouth, but it's burning my chest. Ouch. You know? But definitely brown. You know, I'm more of a room temperature Henny, you know, apple E&J type person. We have the last final question, and Michaela, because you know I was keeping this anonymous the entire time, but this is specifically for you, Michaela, since you wanted to ask Michaela. Make sure I read this right. Why that ass so big? You see how people in life just don't take nothing seriously? Like, I don't know. I ask people to ask me questions about life and, you know, philosophical and be deep, but you know, something wrong with her, Michaela. So, thank you for watching. I hope you feel informed. You get to know a little bit more about me. You know, mind your business. Still don't have an outro. So we're just going to sing You Are Not Alone by Michael Jackson. Another day is gone.